already know what it is. It's Barbershop Conversations. Hit the subscribe and the like button today.
Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. So, Lomachenko Walters, final prediction. See, there are three types of fights I see happening. And I genuinely believe Lomachenko can win two of the three of them. Here are they. One, it becomes a boring outside fight, and Lomachenko shoe shines and flurries and those beautiful combinations, uses great footwork, and steals the fight. Two, it becomes a boxing match, and Lomachenko wins hands down. And three, Walters hits him with the strong right hand early on. He accepts Lomachenko's ability, agility, and just overall supreme boxing talent and works his way on the inside and somehow gets Lomachenko's attention. And he stalks him and cuts the rings off. And he has Lomachenko using his footwork not to be the aggressor, but to be the pacifist. So, here's and before I get my prediction, I want to say this. If you are a habitual bettor and you love dogs, I thought Postol against Crawford was the livest dog we had this year. It ended up being Smith against Fonfara, right? That's the biggest dog of the year. But I'm talking about just in terms of who actually has a chance at winning. I think only Smith and his family picked him to win that fight and his trainer. So, but I think this probably is the livest dog thus far of the year. Tell me, guys, if you guys have a livest dog, put it in the comment section. But this is the livest dog of the year because, as Prince Nassim said, I have two judges, Larry. I've been talking to Larry Merchant, my left and my right. And that's who he has, his left and his right. So please don't forget about his power. And I think it's 4-1. Let me check for you guys right now. See what the odds are. Hopefully I can get it real quick. Boxing. Huh. It's not there. I'm on Vegas Insider and I don't see it. But let me. But anyways, he's the livest dog. Last I saw it, it said it was 400-1. So if you bet 100, you can potentially win 400. And I don't know Lomachenko. God, I want to get these odds for you guys. I typically depend on this site, but I guess it's not up. So anyways, Barbershop Conversations. Last I checked yesterday, it was around about 400-1. And he should kick his ass pretty handily. So I have Lomachenko winning by controlling the fight, and it'll look easier than what it is because he definitely will fear Walter's power. But I have Lomachenko winning. And let's talk about something else. Maybe this should be a separate video. I am unsure of that. But let's talk about it now while I have you guys' attention. There's a growing anger towards HBO, right? And with that anger, as they're supporting these Eastern European fighters and not supporting our own. And I was just had a quick look at the pound for pound list. Look who's on the pound for pound list. HBO is pushing their agenda really, really hard, right? And not to say that Lomachenko isn't one of the best, not to say that Chocolatito is one of the best, but I don't think Chocolatito is even in the top 5. I don't think he's that good. I think he's, like Floyd Mayweather said, you only can beat the people that they put in front of you, which is true. But when you leave a fight and you can't see out of both your eyes, and that doesn't sit well, you know what I mean? So I have my concerns because if you're on the pound for pound list, the pound for pound list was made for people like Sugar Ray Robinson. I believe it originated with Sugar Ray Robinson, who just had supreme talent but wanted to be recognized by the masses. So they created this perception of the best fighter because the heavyweight champion definitely gets the glory. But you got Chocolatito, Pacquiao, Andre Ward, and Lomachenko if he wins this fight, right? All of them in the top 10, top 5. But they're pushing their agenda, and a lot of people on social media and channels are agitated, such as myself to a certain degree. Like Jim Lampley was horrendous last week, but hopefully he's doing this fight tonight. Hopefully I can get a couple minutes with him because he kind of disappears after the fight. But I'm upset just like you guys, and I don't want it to cloud your judgment of potentially how good Lomachenko is. But if Lomachenko loses, right? If Lomachenko loses, right? It's like a big domino falling because Triple G is the last one left, right? Kovalev, if he doesn't fight Ward, doesn't have a dance partner, I would say, because he can't fight Pascal a third time. And if I'm Adonis Stevenson, I push to unify now. Fuck the bullshit. I push to unify. You fight one time, you get 4 belts. You fight Kovalev, you retain your belt. So, but it's a precarious position we're in because, by all intents purposes, we know Lomachenko is the better fighter, a highly skilled fighter. But because of the position HBO has put us in and boxing in, we want to root against HBO, right? And that's fair. They're pushing their agenda, and which means we have every right to push our agenda, correct? So, I got Lomachenko winning. Do I want HBO to be humbled? Like no other. So I'm just like many of you guys, but I got Lomachenko winning. But I just wanted to bring that to your attention because I know that's part of some of you guys rooting for Walters, right? Nicholas Walters, you want to upset the apple cart. And there's a part of me that will be slightly happy, but I would love to see that Lomachenko-Pacquiao fight. I would love to see it. So I would love to see Lomachenko-Mikey Garcia. I would love to see Mikey Garcia, Robert Easter. You know, these are fights that I want to see and I could potentially see. Richard Comey, you know, he did nothing wrong losing to Robert Easter. Actually knocked him down for the first time in his career. So anyways, I got Lomachenko winning by majority decision. Majority decision. I think Lomachenko will get staggered. If Walters don't get overwhelmed early and he did his conditioning for this fight, it could be a long fight. But I got Lomachenko by majority decision, winning by 3 rounds. So 3 rounds, 115, 113, and maybe a 114, 113 card going the other way for Walters because he'll find a way to steal some rounds because of the power. So, Barbershop Conversation. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So, if you're a betting man, feel free to take Walters this fight. If you bet $25, you'll walk away with 100, 125. It's a safe bet. And the fight is quote unquote free if you have HBO. So, enjoy the fight, guys. I'll be back later. Give you guys a feel what it looks like in the arena. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Hey guys, it's your girl Angie. You're watching Barbershop Conversations. Make sure to click the button below to subscribe, like the video. Don't like it, leave a comment. You can also follow me at Angelica Curtis on Instagram. See you soon.